Yeah, first and foremost, I want to say peace and give acknowledgement to Pennsauken Township for giving acknowledgement to my grandfather, Chief Norman Carney of Mooresville. Um, I've seen a lot of negative comments being made by different people who's making accusation that somehow, myself stole some type of pictures or documentation from off of somebody else's Facebook when one. I'm personally blocked from people's accounts, so that would be impossible for me to be able to obtain any type of imagery from someone else. Two, I have had pictures in my family heirloom since I've been born. Matter of fact, before I've been born, because these pictures are old. Um, if anybody want to contest the legality or authenticity of my lineage and my connection to Chief Norman Carney, they can address me direct. Obi Bachelor, who is a distant cousin or a relative who don't share the same bloodline or descent because he's not a descendant of Chief Norman Carney. However, he is a relative, he's just not a descendant. And one of the things is, if anybody feel as though that anything that I've done or anything that my family has done or said by getting a proclamation, they can address me. We can address this in front of the township. And the truth of be told is, we are all descendants of some lineages. The Powwow, Renipe Nation, Nattico, Lenape, Delaware Moors, you name it. These are all people who are related and connected and associated with each other. The name Powtown and the name Renipe, the name Lenape, these don't belong to any particular group. We are composed of different tribes, which means that we're composed of different families. And as a result, it doesn't belong and it's not entitled to anyone. Anyone can claim association, especially when they can prove. And without a shadow of a doubt, I'm one of them individuals who can prove their lineage on more than one level, not just through Chief Norman Carney, who was my great grandfather, but through many other ancestors who have had their nationality and their identity documented. The fact that we have families coming on a live feed disagreeing is a testament to the fact that there's poor communication amongst us, so we need to do better. And again, I just want to give acknowledgement to Pennsauken Township, and we understand that it's been a journey for all of us to get to these positions. My grandfather he transitioned in 1977, and there hasn't been any work done with any of the tribal members or family members coming forward to give acknowledgement to who he is. So I took it upon myself, as I have a right to do. I have not just, I don't even want to say legal right, but I have a right because of my nobility, meaning my blood connection, my blood relationship to my grandfather. And I get that people may be sensitive because we haven't met before, and it's okay, but it doesn't mean that we have a right to slander each other or say that somebody's doing something wrong or in error because you had experience with other people coming and posing. But I have all the documentation to show and prove the relationship, including the DNA. So if anyone wants to contest it, Facebook isn't always the best outlet to make it happen, or on a township Facebook page. We can contact each other and do it direct. And I understand that y'all got feelings, but y'all just going to get the facts. And once you get the facts, then you can verify it for yourself, and you can make your public apology just like you came to make your public slander. So we'll see how that go. I want to give acknowledgement to Frank Sinatra and thank him for his diligence in taking pictures and documenting the ceremony, and extending an apology to him for the level of negative energy coming towards his way, in the sense of the commentary coming from third parties who think that they're representative of something, when the truth is we are all descendants and we all represent the spirit, we all represent the mind and the body of our ancestors and those before us, and things that they've done. It doesn't belong, it is not entitled to any one individual in particular. And then anyone think that way is sadly mistaken and are trained to think in a capacity that where they're looking to get permission to be who they are, and I'm not seeking that. I'm not seeking approval or anything like that. I'm looking for love, to acknowledge my family, and to keep it moving, and this is one of the things that we were able to achieve and get done. And again, anyone who have anything to say, they could come directly and meet me anywhere. We could talk, we could discuss and provide the details and the facts. And we could talk about the history and experience because we are the bloodline lineage. We are the descendants. We're not the nieces and we're not the nephews. We're not the cousins. We're the grandchildren and great grandchildren. And we are the descendants of Chief Norman Carney. And that's just it at the end of the day. And my grandmother, who is Eva Carney Brown, and who also is a descendant of the Hawkins family too as well. So we have bloodline connections all around the board, and there's nothing that anyone can really say to really erase that fact or dismiss that fact. It's inevitable. It's nothing that you can do to change it, no matter how upset you feel about the proclamation that was done. We honor our ancestors. We got to do better. We should always do better, and we should be loving each other and not slandering each other, and claiming that somebody's doing something that was erroneous because it wasn't. And I'm willing to, provide the facts and evidence to support what it is that I'm doing, and I'm keep moving forward with or without anyone's permission or authority. But I want to do it with the fact that we can get together and do it together, with or without you. It doesn't make a difference. But to all the family members that's there who wasn't able to make an attendance, we're going to work towards seeing can we put something out where we can get everybody in attendance. Roy Bundy, a couple different other people who may want to be in attendance for the next one, and we can make it happen and not feel so hurt about the fact that this was done. I mean, you had plus 40 years to do it yourself and haven't done it. So the fact that you were upset is just a testament to the fact that you have not been doing the work that should have been done. And we understand the atrocities that transpired in Pennsauken between the natives and the European settlers that came. And we look to repair the injuries that were done socially, politically, etc., and be able to interact in harmony with one another and see where we can go and move forward instead of, attacking each other from the inside out, because it's not about that. It's about growth. But again, I just want to thank you and thank the Pennsauken Township. Thank the mayor, Miss Betsy McBride. I appreciated just your kind gestures and the thought that you was there to support my family. And, we really, really appreciate it. I just want to give you acknowledgement and say thank you. And again, as well as Mr. Frank Sinatra, just want to thank you too for being there to capture this historical moment and to be able to share it with the world. We're not hiding. We're not doing it behind nobody's back. This is for the family, and everybody's entitled to the proclamation. It is all of ours, so all the bickering or arguing is really childish and petty, and I think people really want to have a sense of pride or have a sense of entitlement and want to just, I guess, be heard, and we can do it in different ways. But again, appreciate those. It's no slander to nobody. It's just clarity, and we can hash this out. I got the same number. All those OB. I inboxed you. I provided you with facts, and of course, you provided a lot of discourse, and it's okay. I understand that you hurt because you're finding out the facts, finding out the truth, and I hope that you get on Facebook or whatever live social media and make an apology and inform those that aren't informed and make people that aren't aware of the facts that you discovered. And we look forward to meeting you in person and having this out. And so, with that being said, I just want to give acknowledgement to everybody and to my grandfather, my grandmother, and just say, I love everybody, and may this message travel in peace, love, and harmony, period. Peace.